Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now Kabam is actually getting another small W this week. They have been doing a lot of very scary things, definitely, that I do not support, but there also have been quite significant small improvements that are quite welcome to the contest. And this is one more of them. So there's going to be Mcoc community bugs and issue tracker, where we're gonna hopefully get a better idea of how many bugs we have in the game and what is their progress. Now, I'm not going to read the entire text word for word, but the base idea is that they're launching brand new public bugs and issue tracker on a board that gives summoners a better understanding of what bugs are currently being tracked and worked on at a glance. It's a great tool for communicating progress on the issues, and how it will work is that board lists public-facing issues that affect players, and will be updated once or twice per week or ad hoc in case of, when they release new updates. I'm sure they're going to have to update it multiple times a day. Each bug's given its own quote-unquote card. These cards will list the description of these issues in a title, so you can see what bugs are known at a glance. If there's workaround or more information, you can tap on the bug and it's going to give you some more information. And they're going to be labeled as following. New addition indicates that this bug has been added to the board recently. Under investigation, the game team is looking into the cause of the issue. Fix in development. Fix is live, because they're going to keep these until the following update. Unable to repo, need more information. Basically, they're struggling to identify exactly how it's happening, or not a bug. Well, again, the reaction is actually intended. And reporting bugs is basically the same thing. If you have experienced a bug or issue that is not listed on this tracker, you can report a bug to us for investigation and listing. There are two main ways to report the bug. Report the bug to our support team, or use the bugs unknown for using the bugs and known issues forum, like we have been doing up until now. The board will be updated once or twice per week. Then it's going to go on maintenance. The board will be updated more often as needed for larger releases. Fixed issues will remain on board for one release cycle, just so people can see that they have been fixed. Few things to note on the initial launch. Input issues are all under one card, and this time inconsistency in control inputs, and will be separated onto individual issues as we identify them. Crashes are very difficult to pinpoint, especially when they are device specific related. Unless those are widespread, they're not likely to be listed. However, I have definitely heard quite a few people complaining about game crashes after the last update within the last couple of days. So I want to see, perhaps from you in comment section, if it is a wider issue. I have definitely spoken to a handful of people already who are reporting that their game's crashing much more often since the last update, but I want to kind of get a general idea of how many people are affected by it before I decide to make a video on it. Some bugs will be fixed quickly and may not end up on the board before they are fixed. This may not be complete. If you know bugs that should be listed, please report them. And there is going to be the interesting thing. So here's the link of the version 1 of the board. I will leave a link to this forum post in the video description, by the way, guys. So this is how it looks like. Here we can see that this means color orange means fix in development. Under investigation, fix in development. Color green, fix is live. Yellow, fixed in the future update. So yellow ones are going to be the ones that are fixed in the future update. They're all split in top issues, champions, quests, AQAW, battlegrounds, and other. As we can see at the moment, champions one is quite huge. This one definitely is missing a lot of champions. I can tell from top of my head that Crossbones, I believe Silver Warrior, and Hood all have problems triggering their dash back and hold block abilities. It triggers every other time, versus like Falcon, Captain America Captain America Sam Wilson, and a handful of other champions work perfectly every time. There are like a subgroup of buffed champions typically who only trigger those timers where you dash back and hold block every other time. So it's like Hood, it's Crossbones, it's a few others that do that, and we definitely can find issues with other champions. So that's one thing that I do kind of recommend people actually going and starting to list these champion bugs and problems, because there are some listed, but there's no way these are all of them. There are way more of these things that are not working properly. And then obviously we have the quest, Grandmaster's Gauntlet thing, and so on and so forth. And obviously then, unfortunately, Valgrand still have a ton of problems. Again, it is much more kind of visible and understandable at a glance. This is something that probably I will be taking a look at, every now and then, and trying to check up on. And I recommend the rest of you to do so as well. So as I said, I will leave a link to this forum post, which you can use to get to the actual bugs tracker in the video description. Let me know what you guys think about this new whole thing. Are you guys, happy? Do you guys think it's a good idea? Do you guys think it's a waste of time? Or are you just sad that it had to come down to it? Either way, I do think this is, again, an improvement on the current situation and communication in regard to these issues. So hopefully this is going to help the community stay better informed about current issues and problems in the game. That's it for now, and I'm going to catch you guys later. See ya. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next